Wee. Oh. Got on a little later today. Not the best sleep, but I stayed up pretty late with the one. And I was kind of waiting to see if I was going to do something with the buddy. And we didn't do anything, so... I was doing other shit anyway, so... It's a good question.
Saber, いけるか?
任せておけ、より。
Hey, cool. Yeah. It's always nice. I don't like it too busy myself. Yeah, I didn't even know if I was going to stream today. One of those deals are like... I'm waiting all weekend to see if something happened and like nothing happened. I'm just kind of like, alright. Fine, but I got work tomorrow too, so... That's the big thing, is my sleep schedule is not good for work, so I have to take a nap or just power through. See how it goes. You want to see people you don't see very often much more crowds, that's enjoyable. Yeah, people split off, or you can't get quality time. It's more focused on like big activities and shit. It's one of the reasons I'm not really into like parties and shit. I mean, the energy can be cool, but the grid, yeah. Return of the grid. I could go for 100% on this grid, but I just want to get through it. I've been doing 100% on every grid, which is like this time. Not interested this time. Post ESA feeling is wild. Great game. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant when I was playing Blasphemous 2, when I was talking about like pacing. Like, that game was almost like 20 hours and it didn't feel like a whole lot of substance really happened. Yeah, exactly. It was just a well-paced, solid game. Yeah, it's a different kind of thing, but I mean that's what's cool is if you're down for all of it, it's constantly throwing cool shit at you, right? think this chapter is just a repeat. Maybe there's gonna be a couple new events, I don't know. Yeah, and I imagine after Baba and everything, I mean, ESA 2 can only be even better, right? Yeah, I haven't actually seen much of it. I have him followed, I just don't really watch him. If I'm watching anything, it's not often enough, so it's to be pretty particular. Yeah, it's a good example of her style and composition over just raw fidelity. Oh, I get annoyed when people don't see that kind of thing. Am I not landed right on this spot? I'm pretty sure this spot she stops everybody from moving, but it's activating afterwards, I guess? It's fine. I got plenty of juice. Gotcha. What's up, Bang? It looks crispy. I guess it doesn't work that way this time. Iori's better than the servants at this point. Like, I'd rather be playing him if I just want speed. Zui stands. It's pretty strong. We might be able to 100% this. Forget that the adjacent thing counts for every single spot.
戻ってきたぞ、より。
ようやったぞ。
Get an extra mystic hood too.
霊気力が溢れんばか。
They really got some dudes spawning in.
こたびは無事に進めると良いが。
小説は軍学者一層清い。
I guess I just skipped the fight. Cause he hadn't left the spot yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just the same chapter. I guess there'll be some minor differences and then like a major difference in the chapter after this. Then there's the New Game Plus chapter. I don't know. See if we win today. I said I got on a little later, so I had to take my brother to work since I had to borrow his car, and then I got to work in the morning. We'll see if I get a chance. It's hot all of a sudden, dude. Jesus Christ. What? Having a redo like the gameplay parts? I wish you could just skip chapters you've done. It's not like, I mean, the game's piss easy and it doesn't scale in New Game Plus. Oh yeah, the route split where it's just like minor differences. Or like one chapter difference, then it comes back again later. Because I want to see the whole thing, right? Like there's been a fair bit of like new stuff in New Game Plus. Like when you already kind of got maybe the idea of what his character was going to be like, but all the backstory for the Chinese guy, the backstory for Lancer, the backstory for Assassin, all of that's in fucking New Game Plus for some reason. And then some light reveals that the main character is actually a fucking sociopath who had some childhood moment, Shiro style, that made him want to become some sword god. But like they've barely talked about it. Yeah, but they're not remaking this game. Like, I respect putting a bunch of stuff in New Game Plus, but like it doesn't make up for like how weak the main playthrough is. It's like, it's not like the story they're giving you, the backstory is like all that crazy good, but like at least it would have been a little something if it was happening during the playthrough. New Game Plus to fight Shiku? No, since they're remaking that, I was like, I'll just do the other route in the remake. This one apparently has all this stuff, so either do it or never do it. Yeah, we'll see on that front. It ain't worth an extra playthrough to chance it. Clown Bros. Oh yeah, who knows if the remake will actually happen. Have some faith though, right? Bros.
よしよし。では。
待ちくたびれたぞ。
東土のエ
I made a studio just for it, bros.
俺には覚えのないな。
It's coming, man.
躊躇なく信頼を明かす。まさか遅いな。明かしても構わぬ良しがあるのか。受けてみろ。ふう。見えた。終わりだ。こっちだ。わかった。
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because Omega Force actually gets shit done, and Team fucking BB or whatever the fuck does not.
ツバメ返し。押し切る。遅いな。こっちだ。わかった。
Jesus, man, I'm so tired of this fucking mana shell bullshit, dude. Like, it's so hard to chain them so that they don't do it twice. You have to just give up all your resources. Yeah, I mean, they made Age of Calamity and Persona Scramble, stuff like that. I mean, their Fire Emblem heroes, or Fire Emblem 1 not that long ago, Dragon Quest 1. They know how to put in work, partially because they reuse a lot of the same core action combat, but they're professionals. Team BB? Don't know, man. They got the Dragon Quest Builders director who's good, but who knows on the whole team. Yeah, it's a mystery.
ほほう、これは勝負あったな。そして人の身で英霊と渡り合うほどの剣士。
Alright, buddy, later.
お鍛錬がそっかか面白い。主らの手に。
とより、彼はユイに味方していたハグレだし。あ、
切らない。 そういうこと。
情けをかけ。だが、主らは英月の。
それ。
確かに道理はどれほど優れた武人で願いが叶う。
なるほど。だが俺は。
主の思いはとはいえ借りを返すことに。
案ずるなアサシン。
Why is this considered a new cutscene? It's the same shit.
時に。
まだわ
しにはとても主がさよ。
ああ。俺は清廉でも。
Well, here's the fresh dialogue.
だろうな。
それなりに。
だろうが、部の本質とは筆境。遠く行くがいい。
小説。
主が果たしていずこへ。
俺は。なんだこの揺れは。
このご上路。
じいさん、
地図を見よ。
Yeah, we'll see if it ends up being worth it. I would say so far it's not. Now, if they go all out with his character, and he just turns into a fucking killer man or something, then at least that'll be funny. So far there's been a lot of New Game Plus stuff in terms of like major side quests that front load or that backload all of the fucking backstory for everybody. But we'll see. Because I want to see the whole story. Invested in Fate. I'm not a prophet, an oracle. I can tell without doing it.
終わったな。
Yeah, I mean this is at least fun to talk about. And it's not super boring or anything. I've just got like a lot of other stuff to do. So I'm hoping that they put their best foot forward in Good Game Plus. As much as this game could, right? I mean, not like it's really going apeshit, but...
おう
ほほう、これは来たか、カカ。
ふむ、悪くない心地だ。ふむ、これだから。
I did not end up getting the 15 battle recollections off stream. I don't think I will. I'd have to really want 100% this, this talent tree, which I don't. It'd be cute because it's just right there, but like any amount of like effort past like the bare minimum is probably too much for me. It's like the only thing I have left in his entire talent tree. They're just annoying, man. Like, really, like, the fun is redoing a boss fight when you already have to redo the same fights, like, dozens of times throughout the game. I don't know. I mean, we get the idea, though. The main character, he only is nice or understanding because it helps him, for his words, understand his enemies so he can more effectively win against them. And he's willing to remove excess, he said, so that he could win more efficiently. And that he saw some kind of sword saint when he was a child that set him on his life path. Well, that's the new stuff, which, I mean, interesting enough. It'd be kind of cute if that worked into the gameplay, right? Like, oh, you're upgrading your bonds with other people, and it gives him permanent stats because he's like understanding them better, so you can like kill them at the end or something. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't think they'll go that hard. Nice as it would be. In terms of the other characters, though, I mean, Assassin and that chick barely, I don't feel any different. You get a bit more dynamic between Evil Man and Jalter. I mean, she's pretty much just like an obsessive, I'll do anything for you kind of character. He's like the abusive boyfriend, which I think is funny for the Jalter fans. Otherwise, it's pretty much what you'd expect with him. And then they showed a little bit more of cool Green Man, Chinese guy's story. He's not actually cool, but where he's kind of like this odd character where they try to have like this hidden side to him, but it's just at odds with everything else. Like, he's obsessed with like bringing back the Ming Dynasty to the point that he like killed his family and will kill anyone to get like an advantage to do that. But like, he's a super nice guy that runs out of his way to save everyone. And now Castor's like made a pact with him after escaping, or not escaping, after the original master died, and so now he's just like crazy. I was like, I don't know. Like, it's stuff that could be okay if you gave it some time. Was in the main story. And it was with better writing, but it's like, for me, it's like, it's not good enough to be a New Game Plus exclusive, man. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, well, hopefully it's a little comfy, we'll see. I'm in a funk, but doing alright, I guess. What's up, brothers? Let's have one get a nap or pop some caffeine later. Unread text.
来たな、宮本。
小説ライダ
余興だ。問答は無用。ゆい、英月
Oh,
の器
really?
はどこ
It's
だ。
that short? Does it just have really nice designs and that's where all of the discussion's been?
貴様らが土御門の屋敷よりも。それは耳が早い。あとわずかばかりの魔力で。セイバー。その改めて問う。宮本伊織。
Is there anything worse in a game than the scenes they say have new dialogue, but in reality it's just like a single line hidden
貴
somewhere?
殿の願いはな。
俺の
You think I
俺
do the
自
whole
身が
fucking
勝
thing?
英月がそうでなくてはそれは世にあ
それが答えか。
Oh my god. Oh. That is going on silent. I'm fucking tired of getting texts right now. 9 puzzles and a boss fight. The fan base doesn't type out the wife isn't porn. The game doesn't have porn. People are just willing to make porn the characters. Yeah, I mean, that's with anything, right? I just didn't realize it was so
正しき
short.
人の道。な
Well, whoever did the art on that, man,
清廉な響きだ。
they did good work. Made a few cool characters. Small thing to go with it, and just
貴
went from
殿ら
there.
しいと言うべきか。
俺は清廉とは程遠いよ
まったく甘い。
そうかもしれん俺を清廉という貴殿ゆい俺には貴殿こそがなのに何故
少子邪法であろうと構う世の過ちのすそれは邪法にね過ちをそれ貴殿はわたことしかそれは
貴殿
この世本来世のあかん我が弱き生きデウスをしまず不義の胸わ乱世はいび
は貴殿どうその上で
元より平らやはりとの道宮本いざ
Wow, that was like 2 lines of difference. Now we're gonna spend 10 fucking years fighting these people again. That probably helps keep it going.
実に見事な立ち回りがあったぞ。
危険ツバメ返し
読めた。それもしまいだ。今度こそ仕留めるぞ。
Oh, really? The meat's all in the comics?
ここだ
良い身のこなしだ。なんと不甲斐ない。見せてやれ。
力を借りる
任せろ。我らが刃。
That probably explains why it's got a bit more. A bit more legs.
確かに私は貴殿にそう言った。
Ah.
されど今の貴殿に我が願いは砕けぬ。無駄な
It's like Disco Elysium.
持てる全てでこうするがよ
That
い。
world was books and stuff well before it was ever a game. Although they went a little harder on the game.
活目せよ。
Those fucking interruptions always.
見切れまい。よっ。遅れを取ったか。来い。手を貸せ。
Epic attack. Awesome counterplay too. Immediately fucking happens.
危険ツバメ返し
Pretty goofy, you can't adjust the difficulty in mid playthrough. It's like on New Game Plus you still like evaporate the enemy, but okay. Would have much preferred if you could just like straight crank through
危険
their health by putting it on easy.
ツバメ返し
Because we're only here for the story.
隙を見せたな。畳か。
Is Raiko gonna get a single new line? The answer may not surprise you.
見えたか。大怪異との
Oh, so they just went crazy multimedia with it? Yeah. I mean, it's like Hello Kitty or something, right? There was never any like chief thing from it. It was just like a bunch of different stuff, right?
こちらは上野ですね。
You just make like a good design, throw a few things around it, and like Blackrock shooter or something, right? Then it turns into like a game or something. Well, you put hot chicks and shit, dude.
行きましょう。
You're already 90% there, right? I mean, I have it installed, I haven't played it. If it's muscle chicks, dude, I'm all in, man. That simple. Ah. Seems pretty good. Pop-Up Parade has something for like fucking everything, huh? Well, I also got some VODs done today, I guess. I'm gonna have to do my VODs pretty far in advance once it comes to a trip. Trying to decide if I like want to bring like any games or anything. I tell you what, I usually don't do a whole lot of gaming outside the stream because I'm always gaming, pretty much because I'm always streaming. It's one of those things people like ask me, hey, you want to go play some games or something? Like, not really. I mean, like, you know, I want to hang out with people, but it's one of those like I'd play some games off stream, but I'm just usually looking for like something else when I'm not on stream. I mean, I'm watching games the entire time I'm not streaming usually on stream, so it's not like I'm not taking in any games, but I'm usually like, like if I'm gonna go for like a week or two and visit some family, like I'm probably just gonna sit there and talk to them. It's like I don't need to bring a game. Yeah, I like the affordability. Because I don't need it to be crazy awesome. I just want it to be something for me, right? Well, I've never used my Switch mobile before. I don't know if I'd really be able to like bring something. Usually the most I'll bring is like Luigi's Mansion or some other GameCube games. Let's play those. I think I'll just probably chill. Because Raiko is too strong and she's gonna destroy everything, so it's an enemy of my enemy thing. He wants to be able to get the Grail so he can summon hell. So it's like in Fate Zero. I really feel like this chapter was them just going, hey, remember Fate Zero? Where there's a giant tentacle creepy thing? And then they just go back to the Holy Grail War. It's pretty much that. I think he literally wants to open up the gate to hell, not just have somebody destroy the place. It's like really dumb. Like very specific in his dream, and I'm sure he wants to do it himself too. Also, isn't Raiko like, despite fucking up everybody in some weird way, saying she's doing it for like some positive purpose? Maybe he has issues with that, or maybe he's just a shit character like everybody else. That's my bet. So they said she doesn't even have a contract with her. She just jumps between Holy Grail Wars freely, just doing whatever she wants. She just felt like helping this chick. What a fucking OC fucking bullshit character, dude. I always hate those kinds of OC characters, the ones that break all the rules, man. They're not held back by the game, baby. The rules of the game. They're just not special. It just makes the whole thing feel like less impactful, right? Like, oh yeah, there's just a bunch of them and I can just go between them all. Like, it just makes this one feel like it's kind of pointless or like not really that crazy. But like, you knew there was a bunch of other ones in the past and stuff, but like, you didn't know the details or they didn't treat it like it lightly. It was like cool that there was a bigger world with more stuff going on in the original Fate, but like what was going on right there because of the character focus and shit still felt like it had importance and impact. Where this character's just like, ooh. Like I said, it sounds like a Sonic character. Well, my Sonic, KD the Hedgehog, can work between all the different realities, and he's actually played a part in every single Sonic game in the background. Sonic wouldn't have been able to do what he did without KD the Hedgehog. He can just do what he wants. He's fighting a bigger battle. It's just like fucking stupid, man. But it's the fucking like flagship character in this fucking game. Yeah, it's like barely, they just mention it, right? It's like the rest of her characters. She's a berserker and a saber because, well, just because. It's like, okay, man. I mean, I'm all for stuff that breaks the rules to a certain extent. The first VN is literally fucking made off of that shit, man. But like, well, some of the rules are. It's all about throwing fucking curveballs at you, which is cool. But this is not like a fun curveball because it is so just like threadbare. No, I don't like her kind of character. Like cocksure, knows more than everybody else kind of character. Goofy, confident. They just don't. Yeah, they do. It's that gotcha writing, dude. You don't have to fucking explain shit, man. Like, you just do it. It's all about novelty and surface level bullshit. As long as they're fucking quirky and unique and maybe you cover a fetish or two, it's like you're good, dude. Actual story quality is a plus, but optional, man. People have decided they're buying a character before they even see the story, man. Look at Genshin, right? They put out a trailer, it's got like a minute long, show the characters off, and people are already unleashing their wallets on them. Like, fucking story doesn't matter, man. It helps maybe down the line, but... That's why I kind of respect games like Nikkei, which is just super upfront about it. It's just asses jiggling, dude, and everybody's crazy as fuck. Like, sometimes Fate tries to act like it's serious still. It has, like, lore. But, like, it's pretty much just as fucking upfront about it. Or not upfront about it, but still kind of caters to the exact same thing. Which I can't blame them for doing. I mean, honestly, he gets his bag, man. That's totally fine. And if that's what you're into, that's fine too. But in terms of like quality writing that evokes something in you, it's like, nah, man. I don't think it's there anymore. Obviously. Oh, I'm sure she evokes something. I don't want to meet the person that she actually evokes in a fucking emotion that isn't involving getting your dick hard or your pussy wet, man. If you're getting emotionally involved in Musashi in any other way, maybe romantic because you're, you know, attached to your wife, but that's as far. I don't think there's anything else there, man. Wouldn't be a big deal if she wasn't around so much. And then she gets this like penultimate chapter and everything. I mean, at least you beat her up, I guess. Just straight up. No power level bullshit. I was actually not at full power. I mean, it's goofy because like that this guy is that strong is kind of stupid. But it's at least they didn't try to like walk it back. When Musashi's actually that badass. He just beats her. In some weird way, at least the Iori being a sociopathic robo like fighter who wants to always win, maybe if they go all the way with it, would almost kind of fit him being able to beat some of these people because he's just kind of like going to that next level. And in gameplay, you're like better than your servant at this point. It's kind of like, it almost kind of works there, and it doesn't really, but in like kind of a stupid way. If you accept how bad it is for like lore and rules and shit. And power levels, like, it almost kind of works. Yeah, I could see them hamstringing their game just to fucking make the story somehow work. And then just kind of failing on all fronts, but like going for it anyways. Where he just ends up better. Like, it'd be kind of cute, right? Like, he ends up better than the servants. He does beat servants in the story. When he full bonds with people, he gets power from them. And like that's his goal, is to kind of power up by understanding others and then beating them. Yeah, it feels kind of like, yeah, like Drakengard or Yoko Taro thing. But who knows? And they really haven't given anything new to the Raiko situation. This is such a filler chapter, despite being the big set piece. They barely even give her dialogue. Man. Didn't she just get a full, like, health up? Yeah, I feel like it'd be more of a part of the story. Subtle storytelling and like hidden nuances are not this game's strong suit. I respect that if that's what they were going for. Like, oh, you know, this is the really basic story, but secretly it's like a Nier, and there's like more subtext than you understand, and you get that New Game Plus. But I just don't think the writing's been smart enough to be going that way. Yeah, exactly. There's not like a proper reaction to it. Got some new dialogue. Ooh. 弟子使いの荒い死に似たのかもしれん。いいえ。Is this really the time for him to be wondering if the Yori in her world is a chick? Who cares? Whoa, lightning. Oh, is that a thing in like general Fate martial arts and shit? Almost just thought it was like a stance he just had, and that was it.
神の力にすがる悪心切り伏せる弱いな
Yeah, that's why I think he just kind of gets it.
弱いなこの程度の力で紳士の歩みを
These fights are so boring, dude.
ああなんとか払いたい味方した撃たれるなよ
Oh, what the lightning hit you as you get like infinite combos.
ここだ出番だ
まずいなより奴は大技を放つぞ
受けてみろ
上から来るぞかわせより気は熟した
Oh, gotcha.
力を借りる
任せろ我らが刃
Which would make sense with his character if that's actually what he wants to be doing. Removing any excess shit.
受けてみろ
威嚇した撃たれるなよ今だ叩き込め勝もせよ
力を借りる
任せろ我らが刃突き立てる
押し切る受けてみろ引けつばめ返し終わりだせい
逃がすか
待て
宮本より
訳を聞か
難儀な男だ
Oh, okay.
神秘は隠匿せねばならない
Not just some edgy stance then, huh?
西洋魔術を統括そしてホムンクル我らコイエット家が預かる
ドロテア殿は知っていたのか、
情けは無用私の戦はここまでだライダーのことの葉を耳にし私は故に私の願いも
小説貴殿の理想は正しいでなければああ真に平らかな世をのとても
貴殿
英月に頼らずとも人としての正しき思いが小説
あなたならばいおり殿私の手をこの思い
貴殿の思いその思いを裏切るまい世の平穏がために戦うと
そうか
では
いいのかあのような約定を交わして
あれと我らの目指すだから
いやああもう太夫
Okay.
Mm.
I'm sure he'd
Yeah,
appreciate
Musashi wa
the
kokoe
usage of it in this as a super juiced anime form.
ああ、行こうセイバー。
さてと。いろいろとあったけれど、ようやく一件落着ってところかしら。
Yeah. Anyway, all sorts of people can write some stuff that sounds smart, but 90% of their life they're just doing goofy shit. Just trying to maybe explain his natural talent somehow.
ええ。ご助力、痛み入ります。
うんうん。このお礼はうどん2杯で受け取りましょう。って決着をつけたのはいおりくんとセイバーくんでしょ。それに助力も何もね。私がしたくてしたことだもの。そうかしこまられても正直そうね。この江戸で切むす。たってことで次ほらこういう定めを負ったサーバント
I'm
な
not
の
a
です。
regular servant.
いいえ。待て。霊格は英霊の大挙とはちょっと違うかな。エーテルの体を保てずに消えるのとは違ってあまたの可能性あまたの私は流されるまま今回は英月ときっといろんないよいよ次の
もう旅立た。
そういおりくんはってことで太夫。
What new dialogue is here? Seriously, split the scene up if it's all gonna be at the end.
私のもちろん二言はないよ。
はい。
私の心。
無論です。今は亡き父、江戸にも名高き見ゆえ真剣勝負。世界は第五の際により死が特別な相手だ。だが君では勝つ勝たぬの問題。剣士剣客手出し無用。英月も何もかも今どうか。
それが
あ
あいおり君が心あの夜から頑固なやつめ。セイバー君と二人冗談とは言わぬのだ。私もよ。
セイバーに手出しは。
そうでも悪いけど。
Time to make the save, I guess.
行くのか。
ああ。
言っても聞かぬ。だがその君には
元より俺を信じろ。
なら
セイバー、俺がお前を
聞
こえさっきこれ
だ
そこご頼む
と
ありでは。
Okay. Nothing changed. Yeah, I said beforehand.
私が呼んだのか英烈が呼んだのかはたまた武蔵ちゃんが単にやってきただけなのか。ともあれ妙な巡り合わせがなけりゃこの勝負はなかったなんて考え
This chick would stop fucking talking, man. Why do they start making longer streams?
また果たし合いを始めちまったもの。そうかもしれない。剣の頂を目指してやまない剣士であれば相手を認めるがゆえに 勝負をつけることは避け得ぬ定めか。怒涛のごとく真っ向勝負。ここだ。捉えた。
Oh god.
なるほどね。
Years long, dude.
見よう見まね。真っ向勝負。もらった。真っ向勝負。捉えた。
They're not very good, no. The best thing about a spell is they can stun. Well, sometimes. Like that was 12 gems right there. Now I'm down to, like that was at 12 gems. All right off of that. And unless you're constantly putting in gems into the shop, like to even get like half of her magic bar, I'd have to use like 99 probably. Yeah, they just suck. You're much better off spending the money you gotten from those things just buying food to eat on the run to just give yourself more super meter. The gems are hilariously bad. I mean, like they're nice to like full heal yourself with if you don't want to like go buy food or something. And you can use them to interrupt heavy attacks. But they cost like 12 or something per interrupt. And you have to get them from the special rogue servants. I guess there's like one or two you don't have to, but they're still pretty pricey. I mean, all it does is let you interrupt it too, which... technically this interrupts. But you could just walk away, right? That's all it really does is give you a little extra damage time. Look at him go, dude. Yeah, he's... wow, he's doing okay, isn't he? And he's like just racking her. Alright, she's a little different, meaning she's really weak, I guess. Maybe that's what they meant. Maybe she's a super jobber. Yeah, I wish gems were something you got like way more often. Like every time we stunned her, we got like 5 or 6 gems, so I could be like using spells more often. Maybe they don't stun enemies, but like you could use them for utility, like weave in range and shit. Or just to mix it up. Like maybe they do like a little more damage. No new dialogue. Yeah, they're really doing something with this character, that's for sure. During like the moment you'd think he'd be talking about his dream, his real motives. Probably be during the fight with this fucking master.
ようやくだ。ようやく。さ、英月のうん。いや待て待て待て。無論我がアサシンや。なんだ。じ
Exact same thing, dude.
では
Is somebody else gonna show up this time? Is it gonna be Green Man? At the last minute instead?
英月の儀は終わる。二度とかようなものが行われることはない。
Will I make a choice here? Get hit by Green Man probably, or just move
江戸の
on?
平穏、かやは無事でいられる。婿の民も人として正しき道だ。本当に俺は
So destroy it's normal, so we'll reload it. Do New Game Plus. Let's see the Green Man finale. It's gonna be fucking hot shit. Yep. Have we seen this?
"所詮は作られた命だがそれゆえに問わずには折れない
Did they not consider this red text or not?
なぜと
Or have I seen this and I already forgot?
血煙の時代は終わった人々は口を揃えてそう言うがすべてのものが安穏と生きてゆけるわけではない教えてください相違見先生なぜ人の世はかくもいびつなのですか
Do you get like story for her in the New Game Plus Plus? Essentially. What was she doing during the entire playthrough or some shit?
そして奇跡は二度とつかめない
I don't know if doing an ending unlocks that particular character's side quest. I would not read it just to see her bullshit, but...
ならばこそ
Why are we getting a bunch of shit for her if she's just fucking getting shipped off to Dutchland? Like they already showed her like getting taken off to Dutchland. Is it gonna like not happen somehow? I don't get it. Oh, she's here now. Okay, guess she's not going off to Europe. Where'd she even come from? Did she like teleport? Like dodged towards the entrance, but that would be from the altar. Yeah, where's Jean? She just die somewhere? Is that as half-assed as they're gonna get?
まだ起きるまだや一度ならずわからんただ
Like Jesus, dude.
あの時我が胸を焦がした記憶
Yeah, dude. Yep. And it feels so crappy because it's clearly just a way to like get him gone and the other guy in, right? It's like that hack writing where it's like, what's the most lazy, quick way we could reuse half of the same dialogue but just like move us on to the next, the alternate
次な
path.
る一手を示す。そのように。そんなこと何今はあり。しかし、
傷
私は多少の傷は立ちま。
なるほど。傷を負っ
I
た
guess I should have figured a waifu character would have got more story eventually, but she was the focus for half the game already, so guess maybe I thought that was enough.
ライダーと示し。だが、さっきも言ったどうか気。
かたじけない。セーブ。
ああ。始めよう。
Set it on my
結界が
dresser.
破られた。この週。
いや、久しいな。
Oh.
なあ、いや。久しぶり、別れ際にまた会おうとは言った。
小野がアーチャーを失う。何故
なあ、英月を俺に譲る気はないか。
譲る
我が国は今、侵略、はっきり言って、ひどく不利な戦いだ。だが、万能の願望機が小中にあれば、かつてお前は、江戸の平穏、俺もそうさ。そうなんだよ。似たよ、主のため、民のため。
テイ貴殿の思いの強さだが、英月は人として
見事、あるいは気高いと言うべきかな。だが、ただ黙して、お前の告げる言葉はまばゆいが、筆境清きまま。この俺とて、英月などを求め。
どうあっても英月を求める。
無論、お前に英月を渡す気が、やれ。
来るぞ、より。
キャスタ
What a
ー。土
character.
帝はすでに死した。ならばキャスター、そうして途絶えた魔力を取り戻す。
キャスターごときが少子。今すぐに切り。
ヤマ。へえ、そうか。その剣が雨。なるほど。せいぜい気をつけろよ、マスター。人を殺し、怪異を殺し、すなわち人理に。
戦利いいな、私の。
英雄はその存在。僕の記憶がお前を英雄たらしめ。その僕が。
キャスターはいわばまじない師の霊だが、あれなるキャスター嫌な感じだ。より
ああ、そのようだ。
Thanks for explaining that in front of us here.
だが、今や敵はすべて打ち
I'm
倒
sure
す
his
のみ。
weakness to
セイバー
the strength against the 3, against magic is really gonna matter at all
無
here.
論。
ヤマトタケル。僕が記録したおぞましき剣士。これもええんか。
我が名を呼ぶな。避けるなよ。
見えた。受けてみろ。記録。その意味すると。
行くぞ。
We will defeat them, but secretly we're falling into their trap. And they'll be taking the grail, and then we'll have to fight another big boss.
宮本伊代、我が主にお前制度。
耳を貸すな、より。私自身も征服者。 兄さえ殺すを余人がいかに語ろうと
I hope she's actually dead off screen.
私は私であると
ことの葉では掴みきれんか。僕の記録の枠を超えるな。僕を苛立たせるな。なぜ人理の影ごときが。
そこまでだキャツタ。
冷めたものだ。だが確かに
逃げるかキャッター
頼む
任せろ
流行るなセイバー怪異を倒し
We'll hip chase afterwards.
捕らえた
They have the grail, bro.
こっちだ
すぐに行く活目せよ
逃げた来い
任せろ行くぞそれ
Thing is, they keep doing this thing where they like they hint at his character, but we already know.
まったく見事な腕
Is it because it's always New Game Plus bonus?
こたびの戦俺の勝ちのようだ。
I guess it's because it's always New Game Plus bonus dialogue. They'll never go hard enough to actually have like a big moment, because that would require like an actual focus on in the chapter and like events to happen. So it's always just like 5 lines of filler dialogue saying, "I know you're not really what you say you are," and for like what's essentially 20 fucking plus hours. Yeah, so it's all gonna be in the New Game Plus chapter.
器
悪いなより
Wow, they stole it. Can't believe it.
器を
追うぞ
待て頼む
しかし
傷は未だ2だと思えば好きに所詮我がそう長く持つだがライダーを失ったそれ
しょ
あの時温かか作られし我が心に今や
Okay,
私は
who cares?
自
What
分
is he
で
even
思う
gonna
に
do? He's just gonna make the Ming Dynasty win the war?
あなた以外に
そうならば小説俺たちが英月を取り戻し打ち砕く
ああ
テイとキャスターは赤坂へ向かったはず
ならば急ぐ
あ
私はいつで
God,
も
we gotta do another ley line thing, dude. Fucking boring, man.
あれは
It's the only place you can do his fucking side quest. Problem is I'm gonna have to reload, and I don't think we're gonna keep it. Wonder if you can do it in the New Game Plus. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're just here to see the damn thing like that.
怪異の気配があるいやサーバントのものもあるか敵か味方かは分からぬどうするより
ひとまず目でた
これでも倒れぬか。なんとも壊しがいのある。
あれははぐれのアサシンこんなところで怪異退治か
はぐれのアサシン何故アサシンに加勢するぞ 構わないな。
君がそうと決めたならそうしよう。うん、徳行くぞ。
I can't find any info on whether you can do these in New Game Plus. It doesn't matter much. Not like I'm gonna use them.
手を貸そ
Not
う。
like I need them. I have infinite heals. I just want to see the story.
来い。
待っていろ。
It'd be cool if they let you do this ending and then reload after Musashi in New Game Plus Plus. But no, they'd rather you do an entire fucking new playthrough, dude.
見えた。決める。出番だ。
任せろ。
For like one chapter.
見せたな。畳みかけろ。
受けてみろ。
It'd be cool to keep your gear and your the stuff you got from both endings before you do like the hidden true ending, right? Or the third ending. So it's gonna be like his only side
無
quest.
事で何。
少々
職。
あの娘が欲しい。
少女ならば処分。
いおり。
何。
主らには一つはあのむ
世田谷。
わざわざ結果の中にその
なるほど。
ふむふむ。
そのものは御徒町
うむ。
手間を取らせるがよろ
向かうわ。世田谷だな。
Yeah, dude, like, I'm like, this quest seems fucking boring as fuck, brother. He's like, I want to give some gifts to the young Dorothy Dutch lady.
アサシンの言っていた触媒とは
Can you go fetch those for me? It's like, yeah, man, sure, dude.
そのはずだ。一通り勝ってみるか。
The thing is, you have to fight like 20. It'd be one thing if I just had to run through the areas. It would take like at least 3-4 minutes, but I have to like fight endgame creatures, so.
もらった。 決める。受けてみろ。押し切る。せい。
この回ではなかった。おや、この回他のものとは何やら様子が違うな。
いささか数が多い。
A fucking really juicy fucking fetch quest, too.
受けてみろ。
刮目せよ。
力を借りる。
分かった。我らが刃突き立てる。
受けてみろ。押し切る。終わりだ。これはどうだ。
刮目せよ。
Jesus, dude. Talk about a fucking filler. Just keep them coming, man. I haven't fought enough already, right?
遅いな。
And you know the final level's gonna be just like the other guy's final level. Ass loads of insanely high health enemies. Back to back to back to back before a super high health fucking goofy boss, man. Just for the guy to be like, Ring Dynasty, Your Holiness, Your Radiance, I failed you. Fucking credits roll.
これが
一体
もう一つの触媒を探しに行くぞ。
次は
Dude, that would be so funny, man. I almost hope it is, man. This would be done quicker and it would just be laughably bad.
触媒を盗んだもの。
初めてこの町に来た日を覚えているか
I want it to just be that he kills everyone in his quest for, like, swordsmanship dominance, man.
バカを言って。
Just give me that, man. I don't need another feel-good, bittersweet, morality wins fucking ending, dude. Give me something new, something based, yeah. And Jesus, it's a new game plus ending, right? It's like most true people who just want the fucking giddy up, happy man ending aren't even gonna play a second one, probably. Entirely written by Rubuchi. That'd be great, man. Love it. These are worth grabbing because you get max power. Hoping Li Xuan's side quest is going to be something kind of interesting relating his life or kung fu or some shit. Nope, just him having the hots for Dorothy.
行くぞセイバー。俺たちは勝つ。どうした？
良い身のこなしだ。
This is like a normal fight, not for this quest. If I'm gonna get stuck in one, I'd rather be some quick one like that. Okay.
確かに人。
キャツメ。と、ヘリア。こっちだ。わかった。そうだ。
遅いな。ここだ。
活動せよ。任せろ。我らが刃。突き立てる。捕らえた。
見えている。押し切る。 もらった。
この力必ず生かそう。
I just hope he has this one quest.
魔力を秘め、つまりユイから。
触媒もろともに食われたか。
That would give him like the least amount of quests almost, but
そう。
fuck it, man.
あ。
If they're gonna be this quality, I'd rather just not have to fucking even bother with them, right? Just want to see if there's like an ounce of something there. We've done all the other ones. So it's like, let's see them all, right? How are they? I hate to miss the one awesome quest, bro. Oh my gosh, we gotta fight him for some reason.
集めてきた。
で、
It's been like a million times now.
待たせたな。
宮本伊織に。
奴ら主の役にならばと。奴ら
そう。
気にするな。
おかげ主に頼まれて。
確かに受け取った。これがあれば。
うん。
ではな。触媒の使い道につ。
小説の顔を見れば想像もつく。
いやだがそんな主
では貴殿は見たところ小説のねならばなぜ
若い主幼子に壊れて。
幼
確かに主のだがあのけならばその歩みをし、何案ずるな。娘と主の歩む道ではまたな若造ら。
Okay. That was my formal alliance. Completed all digression. That was the final one, dude. Fucking wow. That was awesome. Oh, I really appreciate how strong a will she has, so I did some chores for her. See you guys later. Lee Shuan, baby. Let's go! My final digression. It's like, holy. They went all out, brother. Alright, no permanent shit matters. Purely just busting out. I can use all my stuff, too. I really hope we don't have to do ley line shit, but we are. You know they got one in every one of these.
覚悟。
テイはすでに。
英月が満たされる前に。
そうか。
The mother of all fucking ley line things. Great.
これは
なんともまっとうなやり方ではないぞ。このまま。いおり、すまないが神田によれ。
神田。
あら、いいえ、日本橋に私の部、あなたの手伝いに回してあげるわ。
日本橋だな。
Well, at least everybody's here to help.
頼む、セイバー。
任せておけ、いおり。
そうじゃ。
Although I do want to get through the fight quicker, so you kind of want to get the buffs too. Not that they're terribly good, but
見ろ、いおり。
今はキャスター。
魔力のこちらに。
感謝する。
おお、
本拠での戦いに私自身の
大して
赤坂への我。
cool.
いつでも構わんぞ。さて、
すまないが。
敵の仕掛けじ。
残らず切ると しよう。行くぞ。天地自然にあふれる力。ここに
Do you think not being able to skip the MPs in this is Nasu doing the fake go thing again? Or they don't want you to skip the MPs in that as well? Especially when you have like not like servants like assassin who like literally spam their NP because they have an ability that like fully regens it for 3 cost. Yeah, it just feels like the same kind of shit.
Yoshi. 敵のま
お任せくださいまし。私の
貴殿の働日本橋にはドロテアの配下。
先ほど
ああ、
何も言わなくて俺が働く。
それでいい。
What is he doing? Not seeing shit, brother.
魔術。
気をつけよ。
なんだ。
遅れて聞いてくる。
Good thing Saber's already split up, bro. Oh, you just like get this guy. Gotcha.
いずこかの地を抑えれば結界を破れるぞ。
Fuck it, man.
ツバメ返し。2点の道、いまだ半ば。
Chinese officer.
負けはしません。
聞くものか。相手が悪かったな。
Well, if that ends up being the case, we'll be done within a couple hours.
この程度の戦いでは勝てない。
What are you doing?
この程度の戦いでは勝てない。
What are you doing?
この程度の戦いでは勝てない。
What are you doing?
いずこかの地を抑えれば結界を破れるぞ。
Can you just not move at all? Jesus. I'm gonna just let these guys just handle it and I'll just go that way. Can they just not move at all? At any little bit? Oh no, yeah, we can. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. It's just like, yeah, it's a little long-winded for what's here. And I'm not like in an amazing mood today or anything. The best sleep and at work tomorrow. Not gonna be a shit day. Guess I get like a nap or something. But yeah, the game, man, it's just a lot of the exact same fights. It's just really drawn out, and while New Game Plus has had a few cute things in it, for the most part, it's just the same stuff and a lot of filler. I mean, I'm interested in talking about it and seeing where it goes. I'm not like completely uninterested or anything, but that's why we're even doing New Game Plus. But yeah, it's kind of nothing questionable difficulty.
キャスターってだからそいつ君の思い何
Why would you ever say no? Like, really? Like Alicia's just got nothing to do.
備えよ
いずこかの地を抑えれば結界を破れるぞ。
I really have to like teleport my guy over there. I guess so, man. Let's do it. They can handle it down here, I'm sure.
ひとひねり
こっちは準備万全
But yeah, appreciate it. Well, we might even start the next game, then I will see. Let's see if it came in the mail. Oh, the Earth Arts. I don't know if it's just gonna be like permanently not allowed to use Saber or what. Jesus.
もらったまだ気は抜け危険 ツバメ返し。見えている。2点の道、未だ半ば。
It's hard to tell the difficulty on these fights. They'll have like the same indicator, but one will have like 20 times the health. What are these fuck doing? They're just both in the same spot. Does this guy just do whatever he wants? Maybe.
Oh. 敵が霊脈に干渉してある。
霊脈を断たれるような。
ならば、瞬
Some shit will be untraversable? Okay. Saber's like long gone, dude. Falling back and split him again, I think.
セイバー、いけるか。
あ、
破れる結界があるようじゃ。
Just sit there, bro. It's fine. Yeah, I think that dude has a mind of his own. Okay, they said for the next turn or so. It's like clearly more than a turn.
君たちも宴に出たいのかい？どうかな？よいしょ。
That seemed pretty good.
から次へと再現ないな。解放。せい。いとし。そほほ。て。どうかな？ よいしょ。そふっ。捕らえたよ。痛いのが好きかい？そんなものかい？終わりさ。よいしょ。ほっ。すっ。捕らえたよ。よいしょ。よっと。ほっ。すっ。
Her theme is like total Snoozeville, man. Just sounds like generic slice of life music.
楽勝楽勝。
そう盛るな。楽しんでいけ。 新手か。そうしてやろう。
The worst part of doing these is having to fight with the other servants. They're just like way fucking slower, man. It's funny in the beginning, you're like, oh man, I wish I could get more servants, right? Just use them all the time. And you still need to use their powers to break through like the mana shit quickly. But for like anything else, you're just like, oh man, I'd rather be on Iori because at least I could kill him quicker. Mostly New Game Plus. I don't know if it's the equipment or just his power level just gets like way higher than theirs from like talent trees or scaling or something. I don't know.
Mew!
恨みはありませんが
決める。さてどう攻める。
Just hyper armor for days. We'll be looking forward to playing an actual game without obscene high amounts of hyper armor. I don't know what that'll be. At least 3D wise. Probably the next 3D action game I gotta play is fucking Yakuza, which in like 2 months or whatever. I know that's not true at all. Got Liza P. Was the Fallen. But like Yakuza will be the next beat 'em up. That's hyper armor city too, but I mean, you get side quests essentially for most Servant Master combos that gives like backstory. It's not great, but I don't know why it wasn't in the main game because they're so threadbare. It's like the worst of both worlds. It's not that good to like fill up New Game Plus, but it's good enough where it would have just been better in the main story. Also, they're like kind of slightly giving like character development. So the main guy, just a little bit, it's kind of like one note. They just kind of keep saying over and over that he's not a nice guy. He just tries to understand people so he can beat them, and he doesn't really, he just wants to, they're pretty much just saying they want him, he wants to just become a godly swordsman. He doesn't really care about everything else. Which would be cute. It'd be kind of like Nier, right? Where you get more context for what's actually happening on the second playthrough. But they just don't go hard enough on it. It's a few extra lines that say pretty much the same thing over and over. Until I'm sure the New Game Plus ending. Right now we're doing the second New Game ending. And then I'm going to reload the save and do the New Game Plus ending. Yeah, I'm expecting a single fight or something. And then credits. Let's see. Other than that, not much. It's like slightly interesting, but like I said, it's not good enough that it justifies the playthrough. I mean, to talk about it's fine, but yeah, past that, there's not really not much going on. been mostly just shitloads of fights and then doing the same chapters and skipping cutscenes. This is a mod. It's corrupted come.
こんなものが永月に満ちていたのか。
付近に人の気配はない。
そのよ。永月の
But yeah, this is the alternate ending of the main story. In this one, Shomari or whatever just gets killed really quickly, and then Green Man comes back with Castor and is now the bad guy.
汚れに触れぬよう気をつけよ。
小説。貴殿は後ろに下がっていろ。
Which fits better in this new game plus, I suppose, because you actually learn a little bit about him.
心配無用。
Now this chick's following us around too.
そうだな。
Despite the English people saying they were going to take her. It'd be funny if this was the whole thing instead of like a whole level like the other guy got. It'd be fine with me. You know there's going to be like 20 fights on the way there, but it was just like extra half-assed.
もらった。
もらった。受けてみろ。
Can you skip them? No, you can't skip that, though.
しまいだ。
押し切る。
しまいだ。油断したな。
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be another dungeon. I think they're just going to put all of the fights that would happen in that one guy's dungeon just back to fucking back across this pier, dude. Jesus, that is what they're gonna do. It's just gonna be the same amount of fights. But all in one fucking spot, dude. I don't think they can make it worse than the last ending. I mean, at least that one had a dungeon, technically, right? Like a couple branching paths and items. This is literally just walking through a part of the map you've been in. I mean, we knew it was going to be assloads of fights. They gotta make sure each side gets an even amount of way too many fights. You say so, dude. Prepare for the next battle. It'd be nice if we just went straight to it. Maybe there will be a dungeon.
ようやく追い詰めたぞ。何人にも永月を渡。
これはまた過去も。そして貴
様のご託に耳はか。
最後に問う。主の勝利を願うわけではないだ。
なるほど。僕の永遠に世界のすべてを記録し続ける。それ以外に 僕が望むことはない。
My man here, the reporter.
すべては僕英月が砕かれれば、それは日の本の暁を記憶し記録。
始まりのレコード。なるほど。
神明を冷えだのあれ
Don't know who you are.
と言ったところでわかる。さて、
無論だ。となれば
We just beat him. So fight him again. We gotta intro him. Do you remember who he was? It was only like 15 fucking minutes ago. We just had this same intro. The balls on these motherfuckers, man. My god, it gets more epic the 1000th time, man.
かわされている。あの動き、剣を達者のそれではない。もらった。犯人知っているから避けた。なんだ。
この感じ、悟りの怪異の同類か。先読みの力、あるいはそれに類するものか。私に策はある。信じてくれるならもう話したくない。
信じるとも。力を貸してくれ。小説。今だ。
諦められるか。
お前ら何を。
Not the records.
見えた。キャスター、覚悟。
しまいだ。
ここだ。捉えた。
行くぞ。しまいだ。
面倒くさいな。
危険。つばめ返し。
Of course.
もう
Always.
また記録が乱れた。マスターある。
構わん。使えるもの。
それ根源すでに懲りて気象未だ現れず。
Yeah, dude. Like, it's just over right here. It's like, on one hand, I don't want to have to go through a whole fucking dungeon and big boss. But on the other hand, it's just like, well, here he is. This will be over.
神羅万象我が老期の。
固有結界、己の心象風景を具
This
現化
looks
せし
like
め
the
る魔
final
術のよ
battlefield.
りセイバー。
エイレイすなわち英霊な。そんなものは神も竜も魔も僕の知る限り神秘。僕のしとはいえオーグが効果を発揮しているうちに仕留めきるぞ。
セイバー。
邪魔だ。
大丈夫ない。ないの。
Zang's is back.
まるで力が入らない。
休んでいろ。ここは俺がしのいでおく。押し切る。
もらった。
New battler MP just dropped. Yeah. I was like, maybe this MP could be cute and like a very like late title because it's all meta, right? Like, you're not even the actual person you think you are. Because this guy has like but then isn't he not who he thinks he is? It's just kind of like whatever, man. Maybe if you explored it'd be cute, but instead it just comes across just some goofy genie shit. Yeah, the battler MP. Really good when you see the credits. But not quite yet.
どうも
受けてみろ。
観念せよ。
押し切る。
毒と味わえ。
What does this guy do to shoot goop? Is he a blooper?
諦められるか。
I don't know what I'm saving my shit for.
無駄だ。
Fucking Samurai Remnant 2, man. Just reloading after this ending. Not that it mattered. The fucking cutscene mid-fight, dude. I'd play it. Although I'd hope it's not Samurai, man, that's for sure. This is a one-off. That's... I would never want to see any of these people again. I'd have to see. It'd have to look like they tried to make an improvement on it if I were to play another one. I am me. Wow. What an emotional story. Either this or Extella. Probably the Extella. I mean, there is another Extella. I don't know if I'll play it. It's not cheap and it's not available for rent. I'd probably take another Extella because at least it was just fucking basic, honest Muso. Laughably bad at times. Short enough. And had one route that was kind of fun. This is like 40-50 hours. Doesn't quite justify its own length. I would say this is like probably the better game. It's definitely more refined, has more systems, and it looks better. Probably better story in some ways. But the length of Extella and just it being a simple Muso, knowing exactly what it is, I'd probably prefer that. Another rain code. I mean, I'm always down for more Kodaka. But I wouldn't want to play any of those genuinely. It would just be to maybe have fun and then just have fun chit-chatting with everyone. Like, Extella's combat was basic Muso bullshit, but it didn't really get old because I knew it was basic Muso bullshit and it had the maps and kinds of fighting to kind of make it work. And the variety. This tries to be more refined, but bloats the HP values and doesn't really change the core kit from being a Muso. Despite it seeming like it will, it just doesn't. Stance swapping, all the resources, it just being so about just breaking these mana shells. And then obviously the much more story, fetch quest type of stuff. I don't think the story is good enough to really like justifies itself there. Like, I think in general it's like better, and I'm sure most people would agree, but there's something that's kind of just like goofy, silly, and simple about like the Extella formula, despite having a completely dogshit story. And it being really budget. Have to wait for him to stop talking. It's just an interesting genre, right? Like, Musos aren't good, generally. They can just be kind of mindless fun. Which, I mean, I guess can be good, but... it's like a fast food kind of good.
Master. 必ず願いを叶えると誓ったのだから。俺は英月を手に入れる。陛下の国を取り戻す。
Time for a larger than life boss. That looks absolutely silly. And it's horrible to play. If he turns into a giant monster, I don't think that's how this works. Okay, he's using the Grail. I was like, if it was just command spells, I'd be like, come on. I always love in these kinds of stories where the thing they need just teleports in their hand always. They just stole the item off screen. He kept it in his fucking pocket. We're gonna spam items. Who? What? Why this? I guess just as a weapon. Do they have control over it? I mean, Jesus. It's Holy Grail bullshit, so. If they use the Grail to make this, then how do they plan on fixing the war? What are they gonna use this thing? Is this their wish, essentially? To make this thing? I mean, that's what I thought, but they're still here. Yeah, like they even said it was like a phony fucking thing from top to bottom. It was just a way to get a bunch of power. So maybe that's the idea, is it's not a wish is what they're after. It is literally just a bunch of power. So as long as they could like make shit like this. I mean, the other guy was literally making a portal to hell though. But the thing is, that wasn't even a wish that was granted. He still had to like do something afterwards. It was like an omnipotent wish. What if it just happened? Create a dragon, you know. Jesus, dude. Are you ever coming down? I mean, this is lame. So tired of seeing this shit. Just a repetitive game, man. I mean, Muso's repetitive by nature, but usually the variety, at least the pace, makes it okay. It's just non-stop, you know. Okay. Oh, another fucking cutscene. Jesus, dude. Shit puts Xenoblade 3 to fucking shame, dude. Just fucking cutscene after cutscene. After random amounts of hell. Our cutscene's working. Is this guy our friend now? Is he redeemed somehow by him facing the dragon? Why don't they just kill him? Caster has to be pulling some kind of juice from him, right?
避けるなよ。
決める。終わりだ。
見切れまい。
セイバー。
待っていろ。見切れまい。
終わりだ。
Let's just keep trying to stun him, so we don't have to fuck around at all.
疑心が打ち砕かれるだと。
遅いな。出番だ。決める。
Well, at least it wasn't as annoying as the walking man, arms man. Kino, what are you talking about, dude? He stepped on the sword.
Yori! 英月を壊せ。タケル。
天地自然の諸力をここに。
The epic music.
回転。
I'm gonna blow a big fucking load, man.
貴様を歴史に刻んだ時点で僕の負けか。
光。
Command spells, yeah, just for dramatic effect. Instead of anything like cool, right? All it is just a Super Saiyan fucking power up. He used a Sensu Beam. Are we gonna get another Kino ending? Is he gonna pick her up and carry her out of the dock or something? Like he carried his sister out of the castle? I need to check the mail, but now we got one more ending. The true final New Game Plus exclusive ending, buddy. Excited? This is the one where they redeem everything, dude. They turn him into a psycho killer, surely, right, bros? Is that funny bed we truly deserve? I don't know, man. The first one was really boring. Let's hope so. This one's rated pretty poor. That could mean good things for us, or it could mean bad things. It could be more funny bad, or it could just be more boring. Did he get away with it, man? Wow, he was our friend, dude. He can't just die.
この町を放って帰るのもためらわれるだろう。皆に迷惑ばかりかけて。
Yeah, it looks bad. I hope it's funny bad though. Not just bad bad. If it's bad bad, I hope it's short. Yeah, I mean, I love talking about Pokemon. It's the same with like Fate these days. I just play him to fucking take a dump on him at this point.
他の手段を選ぶだけよ。あなたも 他を探したら
Yeah, she's just 100% killed off screen, dude.
強いな。
Imagine you're a huge John fan, like paying or something, and he picks this route, and John just croaks off screen. He would do New Game Plus and shit, so he'll get the full story, but it's funny, man. Like, that would suck,
彼
dude.
との共
If you're
闘
just playing it for John.
本当なら早々に切って捨てるつもりだったのでしょ途中で情が湧いたかしら
さあな。
Even the guys who are bad, that turn bad
あ
are
な
our
たとはまだど
friends.
こかで戦う気がするのその時にまだ甘えを捨てきれないようであれば私が勝つだけ
Yeah, we're gonna fight again at some point.
帝将軍
Sure. What happens to the student history? Maybe he just gets fucking totaled,
魔
man.
術師らしくないと笑われるわね
Well, he probably wasn't like this at all. Maybe he's worse.
どんな手を使っても俺自身の力で叶えてみせるさ。アーチャー。
Okay. At the end of the game, it's just him getting away with it. Moving on. What if you cared about the main characters and you did this route? Is there more? Hiroku, Nasu. Who? Who? Yeah, Korean man, dude. He was our guy, right? Do you think it'll skip to the next cutscene? Or do you think it'll skip everything? I mean, so far you usually have to skip every little thing. It'd be funny though if that wasn't the case in the finale. Maybe I should read some Steam reviews for this while we're sitting here. Very positive. Data lost, my beloved, out of 10. Thumbs up. Jalta, thumbs up. Goat, thumbs up. Excellent game for fans of the Fate series, thumbs up. Carried by an excellently written story, endearing characters, and a shockingly high amount of effort. Care that's gone crafting a fun, interesting narrative and world. Pulls you back into the game, grasping the overall story. Nice. Data lost is Musashi. Oh, okay. Great VN. Whether this game is good game or bad game, it won't change the fact that we are still mongrel. Is Saber a boy or girl? Thumbs up, thumbs up. This is me just going down the list too. Like I haven't skipped any. I'm gonna skip these, they're too long. You're a fan of Dynasty Warriors. What the fuck? Oh, is this the fucking trailer autoplan? I hate that shit, dude. Let me mute Steve. Okay, what else we got? Thumbs down. Game itself is great, but keyboard mouse. Tamamo, perfect height for head pat. Thumbs up. People die if they're killed. Thumbs up. Jalter on my PC. Thumbs up. Saber is a goofy goober. Thumbs up. It's not Prisma Ilya. Thumbs up. Mana transfer with Tamamo Arya. Whoa. Thumbs up. Musashi and cats. Thumbs up. You're encouraged to find and pet every dog and cat. Thumbs up. Yep. There's your fucking reviews for now. Is that it? We got a little post game. There's your fucking fan base. It's over, bro. That was it. You don't even get anything for the main characters, dude, in that one. Not that you did in the other one. Granted. But you at least gotta see them walk out of a fucking building. Completed story. Why does it say boss 85%? Why does it say 82%? They've clearly done it. And I've done all the digressions, I have the achievement. I guess it's bugged. Okay, where was the choice one? Was it this one? Yeah, 40 hours. Yeah, the new game plus ending is going to change everything. It's going to somehow redeem the 40 plus hours. Why is it daytime now? Was this after the choice? Yeah, Nas is going to personally write the last bit. I think this just shits us into the other route's ending. Let me double check that. Oh no, we're good. Unread text. What's unread in here? That was the idea. She has more story if you replay it. Maybe I did skip too hard. What is this? Maybe it doesn't consider this done before because I have to new game plus load a save for it to officially count. Maybe it doesn't save to system like a VN. It saves to your farthest playthrough. So until I make a new game plus it doesn't count it or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're not here for the credit. Because that would explain why but I don't know why. That would also explain technically why it says my Gilgamesh isn't finished. Because he has a bad ending you can get. Or in my opinion, the best ending. But the thing is, it doesn't lead into a new game plus. At all. It's a joke ending, then you just reload. Oh, it's buggy. Oh no, this is, dude, there's a save after the choice you make, not before. My bad, we do have to fight Musashi. They really wanted you to fight Musashi. Why not make the save after fucking Musashi, dude? Like, really? Yeah, re-experience the masterwork. Why does he have red hair? Are we gonna find out? He doesn't have red hair. least you can skip the title there. Or the creators. And now it's nighttime.
人馬一戦。私が呼んだのか、英月が呼んだのか、はたまた武蔵ちゃんが単にやってきただけなのか。
We got 2 more. I can't imagine the enemy in that crazy. Save me a little effort. I'm just tired of doing this fight.
いつかどこかで巡り合ってまた果たし合いを始めちまうかもね。
I don't know why they search you in water for me.
そうかもしれない。剣の頂を目指しているのね。剣士であれば相手を認めるがゆえに勝負をつけることは酒への定めか。
ツバメ返し。決める。
やるね。武蔵ちゃんを相手にここまで。これは
I'm literally casting it and it didn't do anything. What the fuck? Dead input. I had to do it twice. It's so awesome.
ツバメ返し。押し切る。受けてみろ。真っ向勝負。
見よう見まね。
遅いな。奥の手。
Ooh. Yeah. I don't know, the VA seems fine. I mean, I don't like the character much, but what to do with her? Don't destroy it. Kino waits, right? Did you know she is a berserker and female?
海に身を投げる彼女へ
You didn't.
自分は何と
I'll
叫
tell
ん
you.
だ。ああ、妻よ。あの平原で自分は何と叫んだろう。炎の中で真剣を抜いて何と叫んだろう。私は何を叫び、何を呪い、何を願ったのだろうか。
Who cares? I wanna know what's up with our guy, man.
Kaの夜、青年の平穏は終わりを迎えた。月に誘われ集った者らと刃を、声を、心を交わし、 散りざまを見届け夜道を見送り、そして今月満ちし時、彼は願いを叶えんとする。
いおり、何をしている？あるいは
もしもの話、英月の器は立たぬ。そう俺が口にしたならば。
I don't know, we'll see.
いおり、
ああ、
この後に及んで妙なことを。
そうだな。あくまでもしもだ。お前は聞く。お前ならばどうする？
貴様、
くだらん。
釣れないな。
残念だったな。お前を。てめえ。そうかよ。ずいぶんだ。ああ、ずいぶんだ。てめえのそれは。
どうしたチエモン。おじけづいたか？
誰が。
では試合と行こう。さあ。言ったか。
Okay.
いおり、
邪魔は失せた。最後の仕上げにか。
うん。
なんだその顔は。あんなものはただの冗談。
いおり、
ネズミか。
He's not insane. They've just been like slightly building up that he only cares about becoming the strongest swordsman. And all of his compassion is just a way to understand his enemy better, essentially. It doesn't quite work, and it's kind of a catch-all. They haven't been building it enough for it to be really all that cute, but that's why people say he's born in the wrong time or something, because he's just kind of like he's born in a time of peace when he's like a sword unit, like a battle guy. Above all.
叩いてみりゃ。キャスター。土見。今なお限界をた。まってく。
キーキーと小うるさいね。あいにくと僕には。
俺と同じ匂いがする。ここで死ね。今すぐ。
願い。お前がそれを命の一つや二つな。お前剣気を前にひるんだろう。やれやれ。貴様。お前の願いは復讐。お前こそ我が。
てめえに英月は過ぎた代物だ。
Thing is, like, it's a cool idea, like in a perfect world, to have a playthrough and then secretly have, if you're paying attention, and then in the next playthrough, further context to show that the guy doesn't actually care. But it's just not bulletproof enough, because he shows compassion for like his sister and stuff when it serves no purpose. I mean, you could just say he's like kidding himself and he's just suppressing his real dream, but then he comes out and says like really upfront shit in New Game Plus, and it's just like, it doesn't quite work. They're not consistent. It's just not there, but like, you know, on the surface it's okay. If they at least made an ending here where he just beat up everybody, it'd be cool. I'm waiting for it to be you play as the servant and kill Yori or some stupid shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's all gonna be stupid. They're gonna create the super hell dragon.
理解に苦しむな。わからないのか？
Where's Jalter? Did she get killed somehow?
まだわからないか願いし者よ。お前の願いはとこしえにかなわないのだと。
そうかもな。だが叶わねえのはてめえも同じだ。これがお前の炎。
Isn't he supposed to be a second rate magician? Or is this all Jolter?
僕は全ての歴史。
Yeah, I guess they just killed each other.
ランサー、お前は俺のところへは来るな。
He just one-shots the servant. Whatever, dude. He's just that beastly. I guess he had some backup Lancer power somehow, but John not even visible. Oh. Now she's randomly here. Why is she here? From the battle with a couple monsters and the horse bit? I don't know. She's just like a sadder version of normal Jean.
きっとあなたにとってはこれで。
Okay. So what do they just want it to be?
どうかなされましたか。
見ろ。
レイジュが。
ああ。どんな末路をたどったか。それほどうまい話は
He had partnered up with him and now he's just dead. This guy's just like, okay. I guess he just let Castor go off and do his own thing and they got fucked over. So what, now it's just our guy and Waterman? Is it just gonna be him fighting Waterman? I hope I get to beat Waterman, not the other way around. Or some stupid fucking like bittersweet but the good guys won kind of ending. Like, let the guy kill him.
ここはおとなしく引き上げるほかあるまい。
It's the final ending, man.
ですが。
Kino waits, dude.
勝利のためならばいかなる英月代わりの土産でも探して帰るぞ。
は。
本来なら英月か。せめて幕鉛に銅に商売の種。それからいずれもあちらでは
は。
天長の英月には届かなんだが、一つ百節不当こそ俺たちの真無様であろうと命尽きるまであがく。
俺より人思いに頼むぞ。
Yeah, I saw it to be edgy. You know, he got played by that caster, man. He had a way with words.
ありがとうじいさん。
英月、無事に無力化できたな。ではやるぞ、イオリ。
いや、英月は壊さない。英月の義によって江戸の民が死ぬ。悪しきこと、許されぬことだ。それはわかる。だがこれ以上見て見ぬふりはできない。平穏の世にあって乾きに乾いた小野がうちの剣を。セイバー、俺は英月を災いとして永遠に残す。
そうか。
驚かないのか、セイバ
驚かないよ。
You're gonna play Saber. It's gonna be
君は
lame,
そうする
dude.
しかないだろうと分かっていた。
One sec. I'll be right back. There's an annoying sound in the living room. Left you in suspense. One sec, I forgot something. Sorry. Go to the bathroom and so I checked the mail while I was out. No Pokemon. Maybe tomorrow. There's some laundry to do.
ああ、そうか。我が胸を焦がしたいおりでは今この時。いや。
The warm light wasn't yours, bro. You were tricked. It was actually Saber.
そのありよう闇に溶け犬望月そのもの
What does that even mean, dude? That light that came out of you, you don't actually feel a light, right? That's already like a fucking like just a play on words and shit to say something like more simple, and then she's like playing off of that. Like it's not literally light.
貴殿が放つ月光が私はそのうちに潜むひどく純粋な剣の危機私は宮本やはり初め
Yeah, 7th VGAs, yeah. I don't know, I think Baldur's Gate could win. Yeah, it's gonna be this, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's go! Sweep! The Fate sweep! Every category. Accessibility. Esport. The Musashi sweep, dude. I mean, I don't think Tears of the Kingdom is like Game of the Year by any means, but the popular average Joe pick, I think it's only Baldur's Gate and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm just talking about predicting it, also not what I believe. One Musashilian copies. Those 16 fans. Yeah, they're delusional if they think that shit's winning anything, rightfully or not. Yeah, I think really they deserve it or not, it'd be Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate in the running. But whether those are actually... I mean, I could respect Baldur's Gate as a Game of the Year. Not Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the... Forspoken? Yeah, bro. Spider-Man will be there. Just because it's a Sony game. Gotta have one big Sony game, man. Sure, I mean, I'm fine with it getting that. I just don't think it's as good. There's been a lot of good shit that came out this year. Even in mainstream.
そうではないんだ。
Yeah. Naughty Dog's been laying people off, right? Who hasn't? I really wish I had Pokemon today. Knock some more Kusuga out. I mean, yeah, it's probably an employee who's already out of the fucking company. I wouldn't be surprised if they just said that to say it.
人として正しくあろうと
Who knows? That's true.
情も心も人の世には有益なもの。終生穏やかによく生きるための最善手。まさに呼吸のようなものだ。
Recognize speech, man.
分かっている。故にこそ従った。だが、それが目的だったことは一度もない。俺の目的は今も昔も変わらない剣の道を極めること。
Dude just wants to master the sword, man.
俺はやはり優しい人ではないんだよ。俺が穏やかに振る舞うのは穏やかで人の道を尊びながら生きる太平の世の人々を理解するため、相手が何を思い何を考えるのか理解すれば切りやすい。
Yeah, the category made just for fucking Phantom Liberty. They put Tears of the Kingdom in there.
多くを切るため、多くを俺は理解したい。江戸の人々をそうとも。誰も彼もに俺は勝つ。誰も彼もを切り伏せる。そのために生きている。あの夜に見た極限の剣のように。だから。
Is he gonna have a crazy face? I hope he just has like a determined but like normal face. They don't ham it up.
英月は
Like that's enough, probably right there.
あまたの強者を誘い俺のために残す。思えばそう。
Give me the sure ending. I think they're gonna cop out and you're gonna play as the fucking saber.
大蛇を断ち切るお前を目にした。剣の神がごときありように見とれた。俺はお前とし合うことを。ああ。俺はなんとセイバー。より。
No. We're him for now, dude. I hope he actually kills them and he doesn't die in a cutscene afterwards.
美しい君は哀れみないその願いを叶えてやれたらどれほど良いか。
その願いを捨ててくれればどれほど良いか。機は熟した。
Demon Sword difficulty? I'm just playing on normal. Wish I could play on easy. This game's got fucking bloated ass health pools. One playthrough with 20-minute long boss fights was enough for me, let alone 2.5. Whatever the middle one is. No way they can commit to the base ending. If they did, I'll throw some respect on it, man. Wouldn't make up for the whole thing, but at least they'd end on a high note. This guy, dude. You don't get much time in between each attack. He's one of those. You're essentially just sitting here doing like a single attack at a time. I feel like he's gonna get like a bunch of mana shields, but we'll see. I don't know if this is gonna be like the only phase. I hope it's not, dude. Be ruined, man. Just give me the interesting ending. It's a fucking New Game Plus exclusive, man.
すなわち君を切るお前を切るより
Not yet, man. I'm praying to God, dude.
全身全霊せい
The Tsubame Gaishi times 2, man. So stupid. Yeah, I love the heroic psycho music. Like, what are you supposed to lose or something? And he just insta-kills me. Probably. Hit him with the eyes or whatever. I hope I just beat him to die in a cutscene, dude. That would be the worst option, man. They toy with you and then you get fucking the cutscene death. Fucking lame, dude. Where's my ball? Fucking lame, man. They almost redeemed a bit of it, dude. Jeez, a good guy gotta win, man. Even in this fucking special ending, man. I would have preferred to see the story of this guy just like pure willpower, just make it, man. especially when you fucking destroy him in the gameplay.
求むるが人の道なれば必ずや幸福に生きられたろう。
Let's go Jiro here in the afterlife, shitting on him.
だがお前は剣の道を求めたことで全てを捨てた。首手柄はわしの代までだ。この先に戦はない。人の道しかない。兵法の祭りは終わったのだ。
Kito is dead. It's over.
だというのに。いおりよ。お前は。
Our guy deserved better, man. When Jesus, he's just a heroic servant. It's not like I even fucking kill. I mean, he did say he was gonna kill everybody, so but I mean, it's not even like be a big deal. Yeah, he's too based. The fucking on as a blueprint, the best fucking master they've had, or best main character they've had since the fucking VNs, right? Too bad the writing and the censure here fucking kind of blew ass, man.
生まれる時代を間違えた。己の我を殺し、欲を殺し、太平の世の空気を拒んだ。それこそ、息をしない屍のように。剣の道はついえていたんだ。だが、剣としてお前に打ち壊された。まさに望んだ通りの人生だ。長い夢のようだったが。
いおり。
あの夜、殺されるはずだった港の一夜から。ずっと続く月に焦がれるような夢だった。なんだ、まったく師匠も人が悪い。
I mean, at least they went with him being some battleaholic.
これ以上はない。
Way the sword guy. Like I said, on the blueprint, he's good.
共に
I don't think the writing
恵
lived up
まれる
to
こ
it.
とがあるじゃないか。
I still much prefer Shiro, because at least he had like a fully fleshed out, like, interesting kind of broken character that was actually explored. Like, if this was like fully focused on, or they hinted to it just, I mean, they hinted to it a little bit, but like if the pace and the fat was cut a little bit, and it wasn't maybe completely focused on the New Game Plus, like, it'd be fine. But the problem is it just doesn't have the writing chops, man. I like the idea at the end there. I really wish he would have won. It's like a fucking bonus ending. Their endings are rushed, yeah. Which is funny because the rest of it's glacial and has barely anything actually happen. Not to mention almost all of the fucking character dynamics and backstory happen in side quests and fucking New Game Plus, and it's too little too late there for those being as kind of whatever as they are. But it's like cool, that's why I was excited when I started this. I was like, it's cool. Like, you're like, oh, this could be really cool. The blueprint's really cool. And then it just kind of, it just fucking flounders, man. Like, even this, it's like, oh, it is cool, but it's like, it's not. I mean, some of the shit he said there was kind of cool. I like the idea of him being like, wishing he was born at another time and not being able to pull it off kind of thing. I'm like, that's cute. If you're gonna have him die. His peak? What changes on the hardest difficulty? Is it just health and damage
で
taken?
もいいんだ。
Because I found this to be
願いは叶った。
extremely dull after a while.
これ以上は望めない。
It's a Muso at its core, but with character action arenas. With
宮
like
本より
no methodical combat, no reflexive like dodge or not reflexive, react heavy dodging or defending. It's just like tries to do everything, but it doesn't pull off any of it. And the fucking bloated health pools just get so fucking old and tired, man. I mean, the gameplay was serviceable, but I'm curious if the hard mode, like, does it adjust the health values to be like way lower, but it's like more deadly or something? Does like stance swapping play in harder? Because as it is, it's just a fucking resource juggle to fucking slam out mana shields. It's not that it's still damage, they act fast when some attacks catch you off guard. Okay, well, it's good that they changed some of the attack pacing. Yeah, I was kind of just done with it after the first ending, so we just left it on the same difficulty. That's good, it's fun though, but yeah. Not my favorite action game for sure. Extra patterns, oh, that's good. Seems maybe like if you're enjoying the game enough after one playthrough, maybe swapping to that difficulty is worth it. I was told that it's just health and damage, but that might not be for the New Game Plus difficulty. And I wasn't having fun really that much anyway, so that's why I left it. I would have popped it down if I could, just to bust through it quicker. I was just trying to see the rest of the story. Oh, it's good it wasn't totally fucked. But yeah, for me it's like, I almost would just prefer a full fucking Muso at this point. Because it's not like it stacks up to like a Bayonetta or like a Devil May Cry or anything, right? But like, it's not also a guilty pleasure Muso, so it's just kind of like... It'd be one thing if maybe the arenas and the enemies all were like different enough to be like, you gotta learn something, but like they play just all the fucking same. In all the same places. And Void Stance is just so good, that's all you really care about by the end. I mean, that's my take on it. Yeah, it seems like by the end, the Ori is stronger than the Servants half the time, so Tomomo's probably better. I didn't really like using the other Servants after a bit because their damage wasn't as good. Yeah, we'll do Lies of P probably this week. Tell Nasu scribble the Ori character. Yeah, the character concept feels very like Nasu, and then somebody else kind of filled in the blanks. Because like the broken like character that has like some kind of like warps or kind of not completely like good and just kind of like personality is definitely more of like a Nasu thing, right? Like most of his main dude characters that I've seen, right? Like have some kind of like something's odd about him, right? And I think they explore it really well in the VNs, right? Like Shiro's pretty interesting. I just don't think it goes far enough here. I find the story to barely explore any dynamics between the masters and the servants. I don't think it has like a really good atmosphere like the old VNs. The battle, which would be fine if the battle royale part felt like it was a little smarter. But for the most part, everybody just lives for 30 hours and then they just rush through the endings and kill people here and there. And it's just, it all feels so like modular half the time. Because it is, they're just fucking like cutting in chapters, cutting out chapters. You're getting like this Fate Zero super boss. And then it just fucking cuts to you fighting Musashi. I feel like the game ends like 3 different times before it finally does. And then the alternate endings and stuff. It's just something with more focus that cuts the fat. It's mostly you just walking from place to place, planning your next step, but like I said, it's not terribly smart. I mean, that's fine for gameplay, right? Like, I feel like the gameplay kind of hemorrhages the story a bit. Or your hamstrings the story a bit, but like, it just doesn't go. You could get through the entire Unlimited Blade Works arc in like less time than this game takes. Like, I at least felt something, you know, with playing that, you know. That's just like, it's serviceable. I don't like hate the game or anything. I think it's better than like Extella, but in some ways I kind of like preferred Extella because it was at least just an honest Muso. It's cool seeing Omega Force like up the ante a little bit, try to improve it. You know, they've got mini games, they've got explorable areas. The areas don't look too bad. It's not high fidelity, but you know, there's a lot of color and the layouts are kind of fun a little bit. Not that you can interact with it a whole lot, but like it's cute, right? Like they're improving, but I feel like you know, they've always made fast food video games with Musos, and it's like if you're gonna use that same core kit in another game, like it doesn't matter how many bells and whistles you've attached onto it, like if that core fucking play and you know obviously story, because the story's like 2/3 of it is not good, it's just like I'd almost just prefer the shitty fucking Muso at that point. like Extella has horrible fucking story. The Nasu shit's just fetish stuff, but I mean at least it's honest. I don't know. I would say overall I'm not a big fan, but I respect people liking it. I mean, I like action games a lot, so maybe I'm just a little harder on it in that respect. And I kind of enjoy in like a fast food way Muso, so like this kind of being neither is kind of a thing. And I'm really invested in Fate, but I'm like a VN fan guy. I don't like new Fate like at all hardly, despite playing them all. Almost all of them. And I was like, man, you know, this felt like it kind of could bridge that gap a little bit. It doesn't need to be old Fate. I mean, obviously not being a VN, it's going to be almost impossible to be like that, but I just don't think it, I don't think it hits, man. I don't, not most of the, I mean, if the rogue servant thing, I don't mind that for the sake of gameplay. It's just fan service. I respect that they didn't go for too hard on the TNA fan service. I don't mind a little TNA, but I don't really think that's what Fate was like founded on in the first place. And it kind of like decisions made for the sake of like sexual fan service can sometimes cross counter, run counter against like a good story. I'm fine with the TNA shit. Like I have no problem with fan service like that. But like I said, it's something more honest, right? Like they wouldn't really fit in this. And so it's kind of cool that they didn't go for that. You know, the main servant is like, I guess a dude. I mean, maybe not. They kind of try to be ambiguous. You're not playing a self-insert. You're playing an actual character. So it's like, it's cool they went in on that element, but it has the blueprint, right? An interesting main character that doesn't have anything happen with him until the very end, essentially, outside a few special New Game Plus lines. Like, oh, it's, you know, a kind of different main servant, but they're kind of just King Arthur a little bit, right? Like the same kind of attack and like Sword of the Legend and stuff. It's just... Anyways, I don't know. Like, I respect some of that, right? It's mostly fan service in the sense that you have Jalter, you have Ku, you have Gilgamesh, you have Tamamo, you have fucking, like, I guess Li Xuan. I don't know. I mean, he's just somebody you know. I guess it's not fan service. Arjuna, you know, stuff like that. I was like, I don't hate that they're in there, but having to like work around the Muso formula with the story. I mean, they try to incorporate it with the rogue servants being like mind controlled, but that shit's a little goofy. Obviously, the excuses to have the fights and stuff kind of mess with like the impact of actually running into a real fight, right? Like, and you know, the Fate, the ends, it's like when you get into a fight with somebody, you know, you're just fighting the servant. It's a big deal. They build up to it. There's like a lot of mystery, but it's like it doesn't quite work that way in this, and it could still work, but I don't know. It would. I think it. The point is, I think this game would just have to rely mostly on smart set pieces and like maybe tactics type of shit, and then solid character work. Because you're not gonna get atmosphere. I don't think you can really compete on that front. They just don't have the budget. And then obviously because of the gameplay stuff, you're not going to really probably nail the scale and be able to totally rip away from fan service and stuff. So I don't know. I'm just talking in circles, I guess. That's not annoying, but the difficulty in using items makes the gameplay less satisfactory and boring because it's too easy with items. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. But I just think it's bad difficulty. It's that kind of cop-out way to balance the game by just giving you infinite items. I mean, the thing is, I almost never use healing. And that was the first time I ever used any kind of item for, like, affinity, pretty much. I just used magic gems to heal the whole time, so it's like, it's still, like, items, right? I mean, I agree completely. I much prefer games that have limited healing, but fights balanced around that healing, and give and take, and like an expected level of learning and, you know, reaction and stuff. It's like something like a Souls, right? I'm not saying this needs to be Souls by any means. Just that's a good example of. I just think it's kind of like they just don't care. So there's a million healing items. It's a core part of the game just to buy a bunch of healing, and it's like, I mean, I just ignore it for the most part. I just occasionally eat some food so I can use Void, mostly just gems. And on higher difficulties, I get it. I really wish I could just like leave this. Can I like go into extras? Like no sound in here for some fucking reason. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it was just that even if I had to dodge the enemies more, which you have to dodge them a lot anyways, because you can't break through their shields until you're super late in your build. Otherwise, you just bounce off of enemies. Like, I'm just dodging the whole time anyways, right? Like, Gilgamesh took me like 15-20 minutes. So it's like, and he can kill me in 2 hits, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, you're still fighting them the same way. Like, I don't have to learn a whole lot of moves on them. They tell you when you can hit them, you just don't get to hit them for long. You don't get to use a lot of your heavy attacks. It's mostly just spamming normals. And it just takes so long. They're just such a long fight. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not fun and you're not allowed to have fun or that people didn't have fun with it. I just found it super boring after a while. Not super boring. That's over exaggerating. I just found after 40-45 hours, it just doesn't have the depth I was looking for. But it's not a guilty pleasure power trip like a normal miso, so it's just kind of in between. Something like Bayonetta 1, I could play it 5-6 times in a row and still be having fun, but yeah, once was enough on this, and I did it twice and some change. But I mean, I think the gameplay was serviceable. For me, it's more the story and just kind of general, kind of sub-average feel or subpar feel in a lot of other areas. I don't know. What else? What did you guys think of the story, man? Is there any particular thing you guys wanted to talk about, or, you know, I got something wrong? You guys different take, or just a general thought on it? Game suck. Profound, man. Yeah, I'm not trying to like rail on anybody. I hope people had fun with it. More games people have fun with, the better. I just personally was not a big fan. You delayed your silver case playthrough for it? I was a big fan at the very beginning. I was like, oh yeah, here we go, man. Maybe Fate's back, brother. Fate's back. oh no. Like I said, I don't think it's like completely fucked. I think Omega Force put a fair foot forward compared to like their usual. I mean, their usual is not. Do I scram? I think this is on the level of like. It's hard to say. Age of Calamity was kind of fucked because it had once again, horrible story and really bad performance, but it was still more fun. Persona Scramble kind of had a flatline story, but I feel like it was like relatively polished. Like I said, I've always liked just the basic fan service of like Hyrule Warriors 1. I mean, my favorite fucking Muso is Drakengard, but it's not because it's a Muso. As far as Omega Force ones go, I mean, I've played like dozens of these guys' games at least. Or not, no, not dozens, like at least a dozen. I used to do a lot of Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors. And I don't have a problem with them not doing that style. I mean, it's not that great of a style, it never was. The reason it was always, they kept making more of them is it kind of it filled some kind of interest, man. And it was usually for the sake of fan service, but... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wish he would have won in the ending. Or at least you had an option to pick who you wanted to play as. That would have been cool, right? Yeah, no, I would agree that the endings are rushed. For sure. Which, you know, what you go out on is kind of a big deal, so... I don't know. It was another thing, too, when we compared to, like, other Nasu writing. Not that this was, like, chiefly written by him, but it just didn't have, like, that interesting factor. Like, even, like, Extra's not a great story either. It's okay, at best, but, like, you know, at least had, like, just the way the dude writes characters, like, some of the setting and kind of some of the style. It was just kind of, like, interesting. A little different. Like, the VNs are interesting, there's the concept and how they mix that into kind of this, like, darker atmosphere, and then all the little twists they build up on off of, like, the rules they set up, and it's like, it kind of makes it just interesting, right? Like, even Mahoya, it's like, they've got some cool stuff that happens, but it's founded on, like, a bedrock of, like, just really solid character work. And this just doesn't go anywhere, man. Like, you get a lot of character stuff, I suppose, at the end, the New Game Plus stuff, but, like, it's not interesting enough in its own right to not have been in the main game. I really wish it had been in there, just so you get a little bit more with some of the servants and masters, but... yeah, I find the extra comment to be not very good either, so you're not alone there. I mean, personally, I would recommend the Fate Stay Night visual novel, the Rialta Nua version. It's not officially in English, you gotta find a translation. For some reason, despite having billions of dollars, they will not put the original Fate story. Oh, from the Extraverse? Yeah, I was like, if you haven't played Fate Stay Night or Hollout or Axia, those are the best, but... The Extraverse? Extra is kind of the best one out of those that I've played. CCC is getting translated at the end of this year, so I want to play that. But I think it's the same gameplay. It's the rock, paper, scissors shit. So we'll see. I mean, the other Extraverse things are Extella, which is not as good as this, I think, objectively, but if you just like Musuo, you like tits, I guess. I mean, Extella is very colorful, waifu, fan service oriented Musuo. It's got one route written by Nasu, the guy who wrote the VNs, the original stuff, that's actually kind of endearing, but most of it's just waifu shit. And then Extella Link, which I still have to play, I think goes even harder on just fan service gameplay with less story. I can't speak for that. I was gonna play it, but I can't get it right now. It's like fucking full price on PC. Otherwise, there's not much Extraverse stuff. There's the Fate Extra Last Encore anime, which is like, what was it, 9 episodes? That was really bad. If you want, I guess, a cool art show, watch that, but it is really bad. And thank you, Outcast. The long face. Cheer up, Bubba. Thank you for the sub, man. Yeah, there's not that many Extraverse things. I mean, Fate Grand Order is pretty much what Fate is nowadays, the mobile game, the gacha. It has Extraverse shit in it. But for the most part, I mean, if you just want Fate with lots of characters, lots of random stories, I guess, I played Fago for a really long time, and I despise the fucking thing nowadays. I mean, I still like to talk about it with people and shoot the shit, but I mean, that's quite a bit of content. Just played Fago, don't do that. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I always try to give these a shot, but I'm kind of like a VN guy. Not in like general, but like for Fate. Like I just think the VNs are really good. I really like the stories and the characters and the atmosphere. And it's not that I have a problem with Fate being gameplay oriented. It's just I just don't feel like the gameplay's ever been good enough to justify the kind of weaker stories. So, on it, like straight up, I would just recommend the VNs and that's it. But well, Fate Zero as well is pretty fun little anime. But yeah, game wise, I don't know. I mean, this and Extra are probably the best ones, but we'll see with CCC. I mean, there's a Prisma Ilia game that's supposed to be horrible. There's a fighting game, but I mean, it's ancient. And I don't think there's a whole lot of story in it. Fate Extra kind of kicked off the more fan service oriented kind of waifu thing a little harder. I mean, it was always kind of there, right? But they really kicked it up a notch. And they kind of just kept spiraling down that train until you get to Fate Go, which takes it to its zenith. This kind of dials it back a bit, but it's got its own issues. CCC is the one with Passion Lip, yeah. I think it's got like Gilgamesh and Elizabeth and Passion Lip and shit. We'll see. Well, that's a super long answer there, but anyways, what else do we have to talk about on this one? Let's look at the achievement. I did all the side quests. I mean, there's some funny stuff with some of the returning characters, like Gilgamesh's ending and stuff. Yeah, why does he have red hair? I don't get it. He doesn't have red hair. I have pretty much almost fully filled out his passive tree. I think there's like one thing I didn't get because I needed to do 15 battle recollections, and I'm like, I just don't want to do another 10 bosses. I mean, I suppose I could just grab some of these for fun. Care too much. Surprised you don't actually play with Gilgamesh at all. He was just a super boss. I'm just doing this while we're talking, man. My other Kusoge didn't come in the mail, so I'm gonna do Cocoon or some shit. Something short. These are remaining smells wise. Yeah. But yeah. And overall, I mean, there's a lot more we could talk about if you guys want. I was all in at the beginning, but by the end, it's kind of fell off pretty hard, man. Oh well. I mean, I hope they keep making more Fate stuff. I like the VNs enough, I'm willing to give any of them a shot in hopes that we kind of get another quality Fate thing, but we'll see. We got the Fate Extra remake coming out. Yeah, I would have preferred the Shira ending. This smug face kept calling you weak, dude. Yeah, it just would have been kind of a neat, different ending. At least give you the option, right? Where you just like you go all out, and he like because he's already beat Masashi. He's already started to solo other servants, right? Like he was soloing assassin for a bit. He was soloing. I mean, it's ridiculous in the grand scheme of the power levels that he can even get close. It should not be the case in like the lore, but like, fuck it, you know, if they're gonna do it, it'd be cool if they went all the way with it. To see them actually like, you know, him take him down. I don't care how heartfelt it is. It'd just be kind of cool to have like kind of an alternate end where there's a twist on his character, which they hinted at. I mean, it wasn't like the most subtle, nuanced thing. They just kind of kept saying the same thing here and there, but they did hint at it. Yeah, Extella's here. Not in my library. 29 hours on that shit. Spent like 50 on this fucking one, man. Yeah, this is, I mean, I rented it. So. Jesus, they look so much worse too, dude. Look how bad these motherfuckers look. It's a more honest Musa, but yeah, it's a worse game. Objectively, I probably had more fun with it by the end, but we also like got a real funny kick out of the story, right? I don't think Samurai Remnants was like funny bad enough. Soul versus Soulless. Where do the VNs fall? Soul, capital Soul is extra like Soul with S and O capitalized, and then it kind of just keeps falling off. Let his fate go. Robotic. Yo, this is some Type Moon shit. Soul Max, dude. We're Soul Max. This is written by the guy who wrote the Fate Ends. This was good. I liked Witch on the Holy Night. Other than it was kind of a prep game for 2 other games that haven't come out, and it's been like 15 years, but it's good still. What is the description? In brilliant hues and rich sounds. I mean, the art is really good. There's a lot of variance in the CGs to put out like a lot of nuance there. It's real subtle, I guess I should say, to kind of give like an atmosphere in each scene. Yeah, dude, I played through the entirety of Witch on the Holy Night. 40 hours of this. I played through all of Armored Core 6, like what, 3+ times, 100%. That was a game with a good New Game Plus too. New routes, new context, new missions. Crazy Man ending on the last route, something special. Well, yeah. But I'm down to keep talking about stuff. I appreciate you guys coming out, especially appreciate you guys talking. Who didn't agree with me. I would like to back and forth with people who don't agree with me. So I'm just very spirited on Fate, I guess, man. It's always a big talking point. Get me talking about Uda, Fate, fucking Pokemon, dude. Fuck you. But yeah, man, it's really hard. Well, I'm going to probably start one of my many Game Pass experiences. Yeah, I was thinking of FSR, Flower, Sun, and Rain. What FSR were we talking about there? Maybe it's time to whip out the Genshin. I haven't played Genshin Impact yet. I've got it installed, dude. Oh, Fate Samurai Remnant. Oh god. Yeah, FSR to me is always Flower, Sun, and Rain. I'm fucking pseudo-pilled. It's over. I'm not booting up Lies of P right now. Detective Pikachu's coming in tomorrow, probably. Don't you understand? I should. Maybe I'll start that Legend of Tianding game. I'm not starting it. All this shit coming out this year. Turn on the fucking Genshin slop. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'll give it a fair shake when we get to it. But I'm over here sweating though. There's a lot hot all of a sudden. Really tough. Probably play Cocoon. Yeah, that would be grim. I kind of want to do some horror at some point. But we might do Legend of Tianding. I can probably get through a fair bit of that today. I don't know how long Cocoon's supposed to do. Maybe we could do that whole thing. The thing is, I got work. I have to take my brother's car since my car is fucked. So that adds like an extra fucking 30 minutes on. And it also means I gotta pick him up in the afternoon, and I don't know when I'm sleeping. And it's gonna be a day. So I kind of want to play something I might have some space, do some shit. So something that'll take 2 streams or something short enough to be like done in 5 or 6. Anyways, I'm gonna turn the stream off for now. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll just take a break. Thanks for watching, Fate, Samurai, Remnant. It was meh. I would probably say it wasn't good, but